Well, hello everyone. This is Chrystal with Chrystal and Astrology coming to you from Southern California. Just wanted to say hello and just talk real briefly a few minutes about what's going on up in the sky, just kind of moment to moment with Saturn and Jupiter coming in to play at 0 degrees. It's just like the anticipation. It's like this grand entrance into this whole new world. It feels like a new heaven and a new earth coming. I don't know if you guys can feel it. And I know if you can't feel it, if you're still feeling super heavy down, weighed down by the politics and the things of the world and the news coming in, those are things that are real and those are things we have to deal with and those are things we have to look at. But Aquarius is about raising our vibration. And as we raise our vibration, we can experience more joy, more love, more peace, more understanding, more forgiveness towards one another. Kind of more of a humanity, you know what I mean? That we all fall into traps, that we all make mistakes, that we all do stupid things. All of those things being said, that we can kind of start to go, yeah, you know what? I understand. I understand why you feel the way you do, and I hope you understand, why I feel the way I do. And even if we can just come to the famous, agree to disagree statement, I think that, it's part of that process of just kind of accepting one another, being on the same page. Look, I'm not better, I'm not worse. We're all the same. We're all on the same page here. We've all been there, done that, right? So that's kind of the energy. Aquarius also is, really about accepting a lot of different ways of thinking, accepting those things, and accepting, that not everything is in constructed ways in this box that you can't come out of. Aquarius is about coming out of the box. It's like trying to put lightning in a bottle, right? How can you do that? Or how can two lightning bolts be the same? They're not. And so with this energy, we're going to be experiencing this real magic in our lives the next 2.5 years. Now, yes, I can talk about the negative, and we will. We'll go in more of the shadow side of these energies. But for right now, because I think we've had enough negative going through the holidays, I just want to encourage everyone to really think about being grateful, because this is a time of manifesting now. We're going to learn how to truly manifest. We've never really learned how to truly manifest. We're going to learn how to really say to ourselves, you know what? Okay, here I am at this point in life. Like I've said, I'm a totally, completely different person than I even was 10 years ago. I mean, I really found astrology after a very big crisis in my life. And so, I was searching, I was looking. And so I found astrology, which helped me and understand the people around me. It kind of became a defense mechanism for me because I tend to be trusting. I want to believe the best in everyone. And, and that sometimes that works out really well, and other times it doesn't. And I had a hard time discerning that, and just a lot of energy going out, right? And so astrology kind of allows me to go, all right, you know what? I know what the energy is. I know what's going on. I can time myself, and I'm not just out here tossed and turned by the waves of the sea. Now, right now, I was just looking at the chart a minute, and there's not a lot of water going on anywhere in the chart. So we have the sun in Capricorn that's just moved into Capricorn in our winter solstice, right? We have Mercury in Capricorn in a conjunction. We have Venus in Sagittarius, and right now Moon Mars is in Aquarius. So with that being said, where's our water? Jupiter, Saturn's in Aquarius, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune's in Pisces. There's a little water. But we're really got a lot of fire and earth. A lot of fire and earth right now, and a lot of air. So this is kind of interesting. I don't know about you guys. I live in Southern California, and the last couple of days as Saturn and Jupiter have moved into Aquarius, that I don't know, it's like the The wind's kind of dry coming through. It's real warm right now. It's real warm energy with no water in the air. We don't have a cloud in the sky, right? So anyway, I think it's just a time for us to be grateful, for us to be practical, for us to start to feel a little passion again, for us to take our life into our own hands. You cannot leave it in the hands of the government. You cannot leave it in the hands of what the news is going to tell you next to do. You cannot leave it in the hands of the next vaccine. You need to raise your own vibration. You need to raise your own health. You need to take a look at your own immune system. We need to look at our own relationships. We need to look at all of those things. We need to go and work on things at home before we go out and try to make it work with other people outside, because that's when things get out of balance. And when that happens, you just got to put things back in check and start again, start over. Let's go. Lots invested in where we are right now, right? That this last 10 years. What have you guys gone through? I'd love to hear some of your stories. Have you, gone through different relationships? Maybe you've gone back to school. Maybe you've graduated. Maybe you started a new business. Maybe you've been back and forth in all of that. Maybe a new relationship. Maybe, what? How is this? How are you going into this? Now, I know I talk a lot about kind of, this vision and future and dreaming. And, I think it's just about kind of just making the best out of your life, whatever that means. Some of us like to look at things in a more grandiose way. I like to make everything grandiose, even like if it's not. It's just the way I see things, So probably my Mars and Leo. Anyway, I just thought I would go ahead and pull a couple cards. All right, here we have the Three of Cups reversed. So this is a time of communication, all right? With it reversed, it's hard to communicate. It's hard to communicate. You may be feeling emotional. With Saturn and Mercury in Capricorn, that's a hard time to communicate. We're all putting on our game face right now. So underneath, there's some stuff going on. Okay? But it's passing. Has to run its course. Okay? We'll pull, let's see here. We got one more card. Okay, here we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So we are in our threes right now, aren't we? So these are lots of opportunities that you're working on, maybe to make money. But at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's going to have to come out. So get things tied up. Get things ready. And one more card. And here we go. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. She's digging deep. She's trying to figure out those deep mysteries of life. Aren't we all? Which is a good thing. But at the same time, it's okay to just take a breath and enjoy. All right, you guys. I hope you have a great day.